it's not an easy change. We really need a culture change with respect to data sharing and data publication. When I was NIMH director, I made myself very unpopular with one investigator who I asked him whether he wanted to be like a pharaoh and buried with his unpublished data at the end. I've matured, I have gray hair now. But this culture change will require, frankly, it's a shame, it will require sticks as well as carrots. That is, funders really have to expect and enforce data sharing. One thing that is happening in the genetics community is asking people, when they write a grant, is to put a sharing plan in the grant and making it a matter for peer review, because peers understand how difficult it was to assemble that kind of data set, and whether there should be and how long should be a proprietary period, or what the data cleaning should be. But then it can become part of the terms and conditions of a grant, and it really ought to be enforced, because failure to enforce is creating all of these problems, including potential non-replicability that I've talked about, that are very threatening to our whole community. But we also have to do a better job, as I said at the outset, of ensuring credit for data publication and for members of teams. And look, we've met the enemy, and it's us. I mean, as an institute director, I've seen the way study sections, are looking at impact factors instead of reading the paper. I've seen tenure committees saying, yeah, but didn't he publish or she publish in a really good journal? And so part of the culture change can be potentially managed by new publication models, but we really have to examine ourselves and do the work when we're promoting people or being on study sections. I know how hard we work, how busy we are, but of really looking at the content instead of impact factors. And then the other thing about data, which I didn't mention, but which makes it really useful, but is also very important for younger members of large teams, is that we should encourage them to publish secondary analyses so they not only get credit as part of a team, but also can show their creativity. It's a difficult path, but if we don't manage to make all data widely available, we're going to limit the problems we can address, we're going to flunk replicability, and ultimately we are in a position now, especially given the funding difficulties, where we can't afford to lose the enthusiasm and confidence not only of the Congress, but also of our most important advocates, which are patient groups. Thank you.